You aren't exhausted because you're working too hard. You know the feeling. It's 7 p.m., you're sitting on the couch, staring blankly at the wall. You are completely drained, even though you spent the entire day mostly answering emails, and barely crossed a single major item off your to-do list. It usually brings up a quiet sense of shame, a nagging internal voice asking why you feel so physically destroyed when you didn't really do that much. Measuring fatigue in physical exertion or hours clocked ignores the cognitive load of keeping unfinished business alive in the back of your mind. Think of your brain like a web browser. Right now, you don't just have one window open. You have dozens of background tabs actively siphoning off your mental battery. Every unread Slack message, every lingering tension from a morning meeting, every minor errand you need to run on the way home, each one demands a fraction of your active processing power to keep alive. Burnout is the measurable result of unmanaged background processing. Your hardware is fine, but you're bleeding power to tasks you didn't realize were still running. In a modern workday, we rarely start a task and finish it in one sitting. We bounce between software, conversations, and notifications in a state of constant context switching. This visualization shows the task-positive network, the specific neural pathway that lights up to handle immediate active problem solving. Because our daily worries never really resolve, this active network never gets the signal to stand down. It remains in the on position, overheating your cognitive system. You check your phone in bed, you obsess over emails during dinner, you dread Monday on Saturday morning. Your nervous system interprets this constant worry as a signal to keep the active network triggered, refusing to drop its guard. Running a high-alert network continuously is resource-intensive. It chews through glucose and neural reserves at a rate your body cannot sustain. That heavy, aching exhaustion you feel at the end of the day is the direct biological tax of a brain locked in active mode. Leaving the active network locked on prevents the brain from shifting resources to its other essential system. This is the default mode network. Think of this pathway as the brain's internal deep cleaning and maintenance crew. It attempts to activate here, only to be suppressed by the overheated active network. This maintenance crew restores energy reserves and consolidates your daily memories. But without power, its repair cycles stall out. These two networks operate on a strict seesaw dynamic. As long as your active network is elevated to hold those open tabs, your maintenance network remains locked. When the maintenance cycle is blocked, the body might be stationary, but the brain remains unable to perform the deep-level clearing required to feel refreshed. Clearing this biological lockout requires a deliberate signal to your nervous system that the data has been stored elsewhere. The most effective way to do this is a daily 5-minute brain dump, performed with a physical pen and a piece of paper. You write out every single pending task, stray thought, and hovering anxiety, both professional and personal. The physical act of writing creates an external record that the brain interprets as a signal to release that information from active storage. As shown here, your brain registers this external storage as proof that the data is secure. It realizes it no longer needs to spend active processing power to keep those thoughts alive, transferring the data out of your head. The moment that happens, the task-positive network powers down. The heat dissipates, and the default mode network finally surges to life, beginning the repair cycles that provide actual recovery. Working fewer hours doesn't automatically close the background processes chewing up your energy. If you want to stop feeling so drained, close the tabs. Grab a pen, dump the mental load onto paper, and take back your battery.